Welcome back to the Jebus family, guys. Today is way too freaking early. Saturday morning, way too early. We got up at like 6:30, which is, you know, not right for us. At least Mr. Bear somehow kind of fixed his schedule. Like the day before, he woke up really early for like no apparent reason. So he's the only one that got decent sleep last night. Everybody else is like zombie mode. But we're actually on our way on about a little under 2-hour drive to the big $13,000 storage unit. Kind of wild, right? Mr. Bear, can you tell everybody that we made it to Waynesboro, Virginia? My eyes look so bad I couldn't get no sleep last night, but that's okay. I could not take the opportunity to go see what's in this unit. I battled for like half an hour for it and lost, and now I got given a gift, the chance to still see what's in it. This is crazy. Oh my God, I am so hot and sweaty. We've been filming here for about 4 hours now, but that was the best storage unit I've ever seen. If you didn't see it yet, when the end of this vlog here, I'm gonna put it at the end so you can go check it out. Absolute best ever I've ever seen. Lunch for today, we just got a burger from Sonic, threw it on the keto bun, because we have a 2-hour drive home, and I was not about to wait till I got home. I'm starving, especially working out in the sun. It makes you hungry, man. Man, those showers after you've worked out in the sun for hours, just another level. But now I'm down here transferring all this footage, and I'm about to be absolutely locked in for I don't even know how many hours editing this freaking video and making it the craziest thing ever, because it really was the craziest storage unit. I was so happy we got to go through it and film it. My eyes just couldn't handle anymore today. It's like the last 2 nights I got like basically 3 hours of sleep, and then last night only less than 2 hours of sleep, and then I had to drive 4 hours today, plus move boxes and film for what, 4.5 hours in the sun. So yeah, my eyes are just toast. Going to bed and then waking up while it's dark. Then we're gonna wake up super early to finish editing the video, because I'm only about 15% of the way through, so I'm gonna edit it the same day it goes out, but I need sleep. Man, I don't know what kind of sleep schedule I'm gonna put myself on now. I was so tired last night. I went to sleep at 6:30 in the evening, and now I woke up at like 12:30 a.m. and I can't go back to sleep, so I don't know what I've done to myself, but I'm gonna go keep working on the video. Man, I got another about 3.5 hours of editing in. I'm still only about halfway done, but now my eyes are starting to kill me again. I guess the 6 hours of sleep after 2 days of only sleeping for less than 3 hours wasn't enough, so I guess I'm gonna go back to sleep for a little while. And when I get back up, hopefully have enough time to finish this video before 4 p.m. so I can put it out on time. But yeah, man, this one's taking a long time to edit because it's just so freaking wild. I've never seen anything like this in 7 years of doing this. I'm kind of just in this weird place right now to where my brain doesn't let me sleep when I know there's something I have to do that's unfinished, but at the same time, my eyes won't let me look at the screen no more when they're killing me. So it's a really weird predicament to be in, because I can't really do either thing I need to do, but what do I do? What do I do? Oh man, so I'm so confused on scheduling right now. I ended up sleeping for another 5 hours, and then I got up and just spent another 4 hours editing. It's about 1 p.m. right now. I'm so confused on timing, but the video is done uploading to YouTube. Amber is cooking burgers, so I'm about to go eat while it uploads, and then I just gotta go make a thumbnail, and I'm actually gonna be done on time, and I think it's gonna be one of the craziest videos we've ever released. Are we going down the slide? Down the slide? Can you do it all by yourself? Daddy's just here in case you fall down. I don't want you to fall, okay? You can do it. You don't need my help. You're too big now. All right? You're too big for Dada's help. There you go. Good job. You going down? You ready? Woo! Yay! See, you don't need no help. You too big now. You big boy. There you go. Did you say hi to everybody? Can you say hi? Yay. We haven't seen you this video yet because Daddy's been too busy editing, but now I'm finally done with the video. Now it's Broly Bear time. Say hi. You say it all the time. That's like his new favorite word, but I can't get him to say it on camera. Say hi. You waving, that's good. He says hi to everybody now. That's his new thing. Hi. Everyone loves to see you. You're the best part of these videos, buddy. You're the best part. And we got the crock pot going again with the garlic cracked chicken stuff. Everybody keeps asking me what this stuff is, how it's made. I really don't know, because you're the one who put it together. So, this is this exact recipe. Obviously, depending on how much chicken you put in there, you change the other stuff. So we use 4 pounds, about 4 pounds of chicken. This one's 3.9 to be exact. And then you do 1 bottle of the 20-ounce buffalo wing sauce, the garlic parmesan buffalo wing sauce. I wrote it down so I didn't forget. And then we do 2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese,
which is a whole, normal 8-ounce bag. 2 full blocks of cream cheese, probably about like a cup of heavy cream just to replace the milk that the original recipe used, and then add noodles once you can shred apart the chicken. Shred apart the chicken and then add whatever noodles you want into.
It's freaking amazing. It smells good, and I see it starting to boil in there. I was kind of hoping that would be the case, but the video we just put out on the main channel, number 1 out of 10, yeah, I kind of figured it would be. It's that time. It's that time. Garlic chicken, and yeah, we're gonna watch Miss Rachel Broly, huh? That's what we're watching while we eat today. Broly, is this your favorite toy? Is this your favorite toy? I think it's been 30 minutes straight now of you putting those balls back up there and hitting them with the hammer. You gonna do it again? There you go. He just likes to hit them over and over again. One more. Ready? There you go. Good job. That's so good. You gonna do it again? One more time for old time's sake. Why not, right? Time 741. There you go. Woo! Yay, Broly! What I like about you, sir, is you're still just as happy doing it on the 412th time as you were the first time. And I respect that. I respect the heck out of it. You ever get so fed up with your bad sleeping habits that you just have one of those nights where, like I'm having tonight, where like, I'm just gonna accept the fact, I'm just gonna take a Benadryl, and I'm gonna turn my phone on absolute silence and nobody can interrupt me, and I'm gonna sleep as long as my body wants to sleep. I think I've got like a total of like 5 or 6 hours of sleep over the last 3 days, so it's that time. It's that time. Stand up. Uh-oh, catch yourself. Oh, there you go. Get up. No, you got lazy. Come on, don't be lazy.
Stand up.
Stand up. One more time.
Egg is very interesting.
There you go. Good job.
Get a balance.
You ready to go now? Broly, do you care to explain how I gave you the Xbox controller? He's playing with the Xbox controller, somehow got YouTube open, and somehow figured out how to turn on Miss Rachel. How did you do that? What was the process? You're way too young to know how to use an Xbox controller, sir. Way too young. And now he's paying me no mind because he's locked into this show. You say hi? Hi. Oh, that was so perfect. I got it on video that time. Yay. Say hi. I think I should just take my one and run, huh? I'm probably not going to get it again. At least you guys got to hear it. I didn't wake up till about noon today. I think I slept for around 11 hours. Benadryl did the trick, but now lunchtime, I got more of my garlic chicken cracks. I don't even know what to call it. I just call it amazing, okay? It's called amazing chicken stuff. We just finished setting up the show in here, guys. This is the only Whatnot auction this week, and it's today. The day you're watching this video, 6 p.m. Eastern time, we're running this show full of coins, full of jewelry, full of money, full of knives, a lot of knives, and a lot of other cool stuff. And this one's not being announced on the main channel. So these are the ones where stuff goes stupidly cheap. So go ahead, check it out, bookmark the show for tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern time. If you haven't signed up, use our QR code, use our link. They're both on screen. Get the free 15 bucks, and we'll see you guys tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern time. You want to know something crazy that 99% of you guys aren't going to give a crap about, but I'm going to talk about anyway? You know how I tell you how I'm like extremely data obsessed? I look at these numbers on these YouTube graphs like so intensely and study things so crazily because, I mean, you kind of have to if you really want to get good at this eventually. But anyway, the best video we ever put out in the first 24 hours was, of course, when we found that gun unit. And in 24 hours, that video blew our channel up 347 subscribers. Now, that only counts people that click subscribe while that video is playing. So it got a lot more than that, but that's what it tracks. This video we just put out yesterday of this unit is at 342 in 44 minutes, it'll be at 24 hours. So it's possible right now, if this video keeps doing good, this might actually be the best performing video we've ever released in the first day. I'm tracking it, I'm watching it, and if it does, I'm gonna be a happy man. 1 second later, I should have probably checked my phone before I recorded that. That video has now gained 348 subscribers. That's crazy. It beat the gun video by 1, and we still have 43 minutes to go until 4 p.m., which will make it exactly 24 hours. So that is officially our best performing video out of the gate we've ever done on the channel. I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man. So we're currently going through paperwork we found in our unit that we're cleaning out the big 250 $50 one. And the next video that'll be out soon on the main channel. But I want to show you something cool we just found in a stack of paperwork. This is an invitation to the inauguration of Richard Nixon. That's pretty cool, right? Like, this is the kind of stuff you find in papers that, I mean, I don't know if it really has any value at all, but obviously that's just super, super cool if you're into US history. You guys let me know if we should throw this on Whatnot. I feel like I might have to, because I'm sure there's somebody out there that collects US history memorabilia. Look at that, all the inaugural activities and everything. That was in there. It was together with that. That's just so cool, man. That is so cool. The most expensive seating was 35 bucks. Oof, imagine now. That's so cool, so cool. Can somebody tell me what this is? A whiskey drinking license? Like, you had to be licensed to drink whiskey? I can't tell if this is like a gag gift or this is like something serious. It's kind of strange, but again, it was just in a bundle of paperwork, and it's kind of cool because a lot of this paperwork's old, so we're just going through it to make sure we don't miss anything cool, and that is just kind of weirdly cool. Another cool piece here, look at this. Apparently, we found paperwork that the owner's dad was drafted into World War II, and this is the paperwork they sent after, look, the unconditional surrender of the Axis powers. That's kind of crazy to be holding this stuff, man. This is one of the coolest parts about storage units. It's not even the money. Like, I doubt this is worth anything, but just being able to hold it is so cool.
So another thing we found is like the guy that in the service he was just talking about. He ordered this thing to where he can get like his coat of arms like symbol or whatever. And I was reading like this history blurb that kind of came with the package. And essentially there was a lot of people in the same village named John, William, and other names like that. But to distinguish between each person, they started, like, for example, one was occupation. So they started naming people John Carpenter, John Cook, John Taylor, John Miller, or something like that, or adding a location or adding characteristics as their last name or like their secondary name to be able to distinguish between all the different Johns and Williams.
Pretty wild.
It's really cool to learn, or like read this history lesson.
Something else cool, this is something they sent home after World War II from the White House, and I saw the signature on there. You could read Harry, so I assumed obviously it was Harry Truman because he was president. I think he got in office 45, something like that. But I looked up his signature, and sure enough, look at that. That's Harry Truman signed paper. Now, these are probably just stamped, if I'm being honest. I doubt that's a live signature, but still, again, super cool. I tried to image search this old postcard, but I couldn't find anything, and I can't even, like, read. And what does that say? 1927, I'm assuming? Man. Look at that. That's so cool. So I just got done saying how we're doing that one Whatnot show this week. Well, it turns out somebody that ghosted me 10 days ago finally got back to me, and I'm now in possession of a gigantic all wrestling Funko collection that we're going to be selling on Whatnot on Wednesday, tomorrow, the day you're watching this. Now, I can't promise all these will be here. I grew up watching this stuff. I might be keeping a few of these. I'm not going to lie. This is so sick. We're going to nerd out together. Let's start going through this collection and see what we got, because I don't really know. We got Bret the Hitman Hart and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. Super, super sick. Then we got Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant right here. Oh, these are beautiful. These are beautiful. Oh, I like this already. All right, let's see. I might have to keep this one. Shawn Michaels in a DX suit. We just got 2 words for you. I don't want to say it on YouTube, but you all know what I'm about to say. Let's keep going. We got The Undertaker. These are exclusives too. This is an expensive, nice collection, man. This is really good. Oh, we got Edge right here. You think you know me. Dun, 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 dun. Razor Ramon. I know that name, but he was before my time, before I started watching it, but I do remember that name, Razor Ramon. Here's another Razor Ramon. Is there different ones? Yeah, they're different exclusives, so they collected hardcore, man. This is going to be a really good collection. I already have a feeling about this. We got Stone Cold Steve Austin, 7-Eleven exclusive. We don't give it, you know what. I just picture the glass breaking as soon as I see that pop. We got the old school Undertaker right here. And Macho Man Randy Savage. He was before my time too, but I just recognize him from all the Slim Jim stuff in the past. Step into a Slim Jim, you know, that's what I think of when I see Randy Savage. I don't even think of his wrestling career. We got Andre the Giant right here, which is super, super cool. Then we got The Rock Says, which is an art series, huh? He's the only one in that series, so that's probably another expensive one right here. What else do we got in here? We have the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. That's the Chase. That is the Chase variant of that. This one's going to be a lot more expensive. This is going to be a really high-end collection. Who do we have here? Rocky Maivia. Look at that. What is that, like one of the Rock's alternate personas back in the day?
Looks like it, kind of.
It looks like him, yeah, that's my guess. We have The Rock and Stone Cold in the ring together. This is sick. I didn't even know they made this many WWE figures. Then we have The Rock and John Cena together in there. Look at this box now. Do you see this? This is incredible. They're all in cases too. This guy really took care of these things. That's gonna be awesome right here. We got Bianca Belair. This must be some newer ones because I haven't watched this in a long time. Okay, this one most definitely is gonna stay with me. Triple H in the DX fit. I might have to keep Triple H and Shawn Michaels just to keep the old school DX together. I might, we'll see. Bam Bam Bigelow right here. Another Bret Hart figure right here. And then we got the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Kind of had beef with him because of him. Every time you go to UFC events, the whole crowd gets wasted and they start going woo woo the whole time. That's all you hear, the whole freaking fight card. So me and Ric Flair got a little bit of beef because of that. We got the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels right there. That is beautiful. Then Macho Man, Randy Savage again here. They're all different variants too. We have Becky Lynch. Then we got Triple H with the sledgehammer, of course. Who remembers that crazy, stupid scene they filmed where Triple H broke into Randy Orton's house and stuff? It was so funny. Stone Cold Steve Austin right here. And then we got a Vader right here. You know what gets on my nerve with wrestling? Every time you talk about wrestling, you always have one person has to go, it's all fake. I don't know how you watch it. Like, you don't watch cartoons, movies, anime, and pretty much anything else on TV that's fake. Like, this one's for some reason just the exception. You're not allowed to watch it.
Because it's fighting. They're
yeah, it's so stupid. The Rock and The Rock right here. Pretty sick, pretty sick. Like, every action movie you love, I'm going to start going up to people like, oh, you like that movie? You know that's fake, right?
It was a fake fight scene.
Yeah, that fight scene wasn't even real. $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. You know everyone that loves Chuck Norris? You know he wasn't really fighting. Those were actors. You know that, right? There's always that guy. I'm like, you're so painful. Rey Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka. 619. And we got another Bianca Belair right here. We got the Big Boss Man right here. I thought it was going to be Vince McMahon when I seen that, not the actual Big Boss Man. Hey, Batista. I have a great story with Batista. So he grew up in like Washington D.C. in the area where I grew up in Northern Virginia. One time me and my friend went to a wrestling event and we were like in line outside. This is when I was in like, you know, either middle or early high school. And he came out of there. He wasn't part of the show. At this point he was supposed to have a broken arm. And he was walking out, and of course normal because he wasn't really broken. And I was like, Batista, what happened? The arm, it's already healed already. And he's like, yeah man, it healed fast. This was like the day before it was supposed to have been broken. But it's funny to mess with them. They're all usually pretty chill guys. We have Cactus Jack right here. Then we have another, the American Bad A version of The Undertaker right here. Then we got us another Macho Man, Randy Savage right here. Then we got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. It's kind of interesting to me to see how much of a star he blew up into. Last time I watched wrestling, like 08, 09, he was just Randy Orton's like sidekick. Now he's like such a big star. Then we have, come here, Kurt Angle, one of the most dominant real wrestlers in the WWE. Then we got another Chase version here of Iron Sheik. This is a good collection here. And we're going to be running all these at $1 starts on one day. We're probably going to get robbed, but it's okay. Come rob us. We have Booker, King Booker. And then we have Jerry Lawler over here. There's a lot in here.
There's double packs. What are the double packs?
Oh, no, I can't wait to see. Eddie Guerrero. That's probably a good one. Like I said, I know he died when I was in elementary school, I want to say. And there were so many kids that were devastated. Ted DiBiase.
Diamond version.
Again, nice. Yeah, this is a really good set. I'm so happy with this right now. Then we got this one right here, Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker. Brock Lesnar was weird for me because like he kind of transitioned from wrestling into the UFC around the time I really got heavy into the UFC. So I was like the biggest Brock Lesnar fan when I was younger because it was just cool to see him over there. I'm gonna put this box down, someone doesn't want to cooperate. This one is Triple H and Ronda Rousey. I thought it was gonna be Triple H and Shawn Michaels, but okay. Ronda Rousey's another one. So it dominated the UFC, then lost 2 fights and said, meh, I'm gonna go make big money in WWE. We have Diesel. We have the British Bulldog right here. This is so sick, man. Then we got, let's see, Ravishing Rick Rude. And then we got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Oh my God, this is so cool. I'm geeking out right now. We got, okay, I actually don't know who this one is. Mean Gene Okerlund. I never heard of that name before. Dusty Rhodes right there. That's an old school one. Then we got Mr. T. I think of Epic Rap Battle History when I see Mr. T. I know I shouldn't, but I do. Then we have Alexa Bliss and Finn Balor. These are 2 newer names I've heard of, but not like, they didn't grow up watching them. Then we have these two, who another Eddie Guerrero over here. Then a Jake the Snake Roberts again. Another really good names. This is so cool. I'm so geeking out right here. There's the man himself, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, who's got some kind of crazy allegations over the last few years. But Goldberg right there. There's a lot of good ones in here, man. A lot of good ones. Who do we have here? The Hurricane, I kind of remember him. And of course, Rey Mysterio. Everyone knows who Rey Mysterio is. He's like one of those names like Cena. Even if you never watched it, you at least heard him before somewhere. Then we got here, Rowdy Roddy Piper, which is where Rowdy Ronda Rousey got her name from. AJ Styles, right there. And then who else do we have over here? Who's all the way in the corner? Sergeant Slaughter. That's another old school name before my time, but I definitely remember him. Then we got Otis right here with Money in the Bank. These are cool, man. Mankind and The Rock. I thought it was gonna be Undertaker. Was that Mankind, or did he threw off of the Hell in a Cell cage? That was pretty crazy. I know it was Mick Foley. I knew Mick Foley had multiple characters, so I didn't know who it was. Then we got the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase in the IRS. Fair enough. Then we have Hulk Hogan and Mr. T right here. This is sick. We still have another row. Holy crap. I didn't realize how deep this went. Look at this one right here. Sting and Lex Luger. Again, names I recognize, but not from my era. I'm gonna grab two more. We got Dude Love and China. Didn't China die a long time ago too, if I remember correctly? I was like before I started watching it even.
Well, then Dude Love Mick Foley too, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mick Foley, I know he had like a few different characters he played. Asuka, I never heard of her. And then we have Brock Lesnar over here, which is pretty cool. Brock Lesnar was a pretty fun UFC fighter to watch because it was just funny how much everyone wanted him to lose because he had a wrestling background. Then we had The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Ric Flair. Woo! Right there. This is cool. I didn't realize how big and extensive this collection was. I'm super happy. Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre right here. I'm just gonna put them over here. Man, I'm running out of space actually. Oh, that's staying with me. D-Generation X right there. You know what?
You should just keep that one.
I'm just gonna keep that one. I'm putting that one aside. I'm keeping that. That's too cool. John Cena. Dun, 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 dun. Paul Heyman right there.
That's a baseball sticker on the front.
This one?
The John Cena one.
Oh, it does. That's kind of weird. Maybe it was like a first pitch or something. I don't know what. I don't know. They make a lot of really weird exclusive Funkos. That's why some of them are so expensive. Because they'll be like, yeah, you could only got it if you were at this baseball game 6 years ago. That's when they gave it away.
Looks like he has a Yankees jersey on.
Yeah, it does. Huh. Rob Van Dam, RVD, and Alexa Bliss right here. Let's go a little further in there. I think I see, who's that? Hulk Hogan. How you doing, brother? And Ricochet. I remember that name because I remember the booty attack. I can't forget the booty attack. There's a couple of double packs too. Two more singles. Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior Hall of Fame one. That's nice. That's super nice. Let's put that one over here too.
Can you reach these?
I'm gonna try my best. All right. We have Hulk Hogan and the
NWO.
Outsiders. Oh, it is the NWO.
NWO Hogan and the Outsiders.
Oh, that's sick. That is sick. And then we got right here again.
New World Order.
New World Order. Again, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan. That's pretty cool. Let's see. This one is The Undertaker and Paul Bearer. Classic right there. Paul Bearer used to give me the creeps more than The Undertaker. Like, Undertaker was just a cool character. Paul Bearer seemed like somebody you didn't want to be in an alleyway alone with. Edge and Kane. Where's Undertaker and Kane? There's no Brothers of Destruction 2-pack on here. I probably would have kept that too. Then we have Kane and Edge. Is that the same one? Is there two of the same one?
Two stickers or same sticker?
The same one. That's the first duplicate. Okay, so there's one duplicate in here of these two, but it's a pretty good one to have. Wow, that is a super good collection. DX is so going to me. And bang, just like that, they're all laid out. They all got sticky noted with their number, and they're all going to be starting at $1 on Whatnot tomorrow, Wednesday. Please show up because, yeah, I just looked this collection up. I was using the Funko app. It's worth quite a lot of money, so don't miss your chance. So I was just scrolling Facebook Marketplace and saw this like giant dinosaur for sale. It's like 4 feet long and over 2 feet tall, and they were only selling it for 50 bucks, and I was like, oh, we have to do this. So I think we're already in the middle of making food, so after we eat dinner, I think we're gonna go pick up this dinosaur for Mr. Bear. It's actually expensive too. We looked it up on eBay. It's selling for like $300 to $400. I don't know why they're selling it for 50 bucks. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, somebody had it listed for 1,000, but most of them that are sold in that like 350 range. So for 50 bucks.
Discontinued.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go get it after we eat. We already messaged the lady, and then she's gonna put it out on the porch for us to pick up for Mr. Bear. Sometimes you just want that childhood lunch or dinner, right? A grilled cheese with some nuggets on the side. That's the combo right there. That's the combo. Mr. Bear, you wanna go get a real dinosaur? Huh? You want a dinosaur?
You don't even know the significance.
All right, you don't even know what we're talking about. Let's go get a dinosaur. We're gonna go get you a dinosaur, okay? Come on, buddy, let's go. Dinosaur secure in the back. Can't see it right now, but we'll see when we get home. We'll see when we get home. Sometimes I gotta tell myself, breathe out. Why are we going 37 when it's 55? All right, we don't need to kill the guy. We don't need to kill the guy. Just breathe out. Look who was waiting for us. Hey, buddy. There's just a random rabbit sitting in our grass, just watching us, making sure we're doing okay. Broly, what do you think's in the back of the van, man?
You want to see? You ready?
Look.
3.
There's a bird over there.
2.
Look.
1.
Whoa, what's that? Dinosaur?
Dinosaur.
Whoa, that's a big dinosaur.
Let's see if we can get him out. Check it out.
Whoa, what's that?
I go turn him on, okay?
Whoa, Broly.
Whoa.
Oh, he's like, oh no,
He said, get me out in front of this thing.
He said, you better hold me if you want me to do that. You see the dinosaur?
Whoa.
Look at him.
Look, they even gave us these things. We can feed him.
You want to feed him a leaf? He's hungry, look.
You feed a leaf?
You want a leaf? You want a leaf, buddy? Look, Broly.
You eat leaf?
Look. You eat the leaf.
We fed him. You want to feed them?
You want to give him one?
See how close the rabbit will let us get to him.
Look, Broly, he's going to run in the woods.
He's like, you're concaving me in here. You're cornering me.
He's like, don't do that to me. Say hi, Bunny.
Hi, Bonnie.
What's he doing? You want him to go? We'll make him go, look. There he goes, look.
It's funny, it's like he's just not going in the woods at all.
I know, like he doesn't want us to get close, but he's not like scared. He's like, go away, please.
I want to go back to my spot.
Okay, bye, Bunny. Bye-bye. Tell him bye-bye.
Eat some grass. I hope you get good nutrition. Lily's like, what in the heck? She's concerned.
She's like, sorry.
That thing is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. Huh. Can you believe we also finally sold the pool table here? Well, they took most of it, but they weren't able to get the big part yet. They need to come back with more people. I think this thing weighs like 1,500 pounds. So yeah, we've been trying to get rid of it because obviously we want the space for more Dragon Ball stuff. It was really cool when we first moved in, but I came to the realization that we've had it for like 3 years and played it like twice. So yeah, it's got to go. But anyway, guys, don't forget, tonight, July 1st, 6 p.m. Eastern time, we have lots of coins, jewelry, and collectibles and whatnot, all $1 starts. And tomorrow on Wednesday the 2nd, we have the big WWE/WWF collection going up, all $1 starts, which could really mean we're getting robbed because yeah, I paid quite a bit for that collection. So hopefully some of you guys are wrestling fans and we don't get absolutely burned. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.